It's about time somebody put these YouTubers on blast, okay? Because it's just about time. What y'all think? You guys are going to be mad at this video, but I'm just gonna be the one to say it. Bienvenidos muses, regresé con otro video. I am back with a new video and y'all are about to be mad. So if you probably already clicked this video, that means you are here for the tea. You can't wait to see what I got to say about these people. Ustedes quieren saber lo que pasó con mi amistades aquí que yo puse en mi thumbnail de YouTube, ¿verdad? Well, you thought wrong. You know, YouTube has become a space where we constantly just troll each other. We don't give each other encouragement. What we live and thrive off of and have a career off of now. I'm not speaking for myself. I'm saying just in general off of just seeing what's been going on in this beautiful platform that used to once be a place where people would go here and learn how to do makeup, how to set up their camera, how to, I don't know, make their bed, how to line their lips. It became a place of where everyone's a correspondent. And listen, to each their own. Everyone wants to be the one who has all the scoop. Everyone wants to put everybody else down. Nothing's positive anymore. I've yet to see videos, and correct me if I'm wrong, I've yet to see videos where I see other YouTubers kind of put other YouTubers on and say, girl, you're amazing. I am inspired by you. I love the way you do this. I love the way you do that. But I'm quick to see a video of somebody saying, ill. Have you seen this YouTuber? Oh my God, there's blogs about how we constantly, you know, they hate us. And that in our community, we don't praise each other. What we do is, to get views, we kind of sell ourselves out and we put other people down. I'm not here for it. I don't have the biggest platform, but I do know that I've used my platform and I will continue to use my platform to be a platform to inspire other people. In today's video, I'm going to list a bunch of YouTubers here who I actually admire and love. A veces ustedes creen que me he dado cuenta que en esta plataforma de YouTube, que ahora lo único que se quiere, la única razón que la gente ve videos o ponen fotos es para hablar más de la otra gente en nuestra comunidad. Y yo llamo sí esta comunidad de maquillaje, de video, de Instagram, YouTube, es una comunidad. Para ustedes se parece que somos muchos, pero no somos muchos. Esta comunidad es tan pequeña que aunque uno crea que yo no sé quién es esa persona, tú lo has visto. Porque YouTube tiene una manera que todo el mundo se pueda conectar, aunque ustedes no lo crean. Todo el mundo ve todo. It's a platform where people act like they don't know other people, right? Like, we do not like to praise other people because it's like, why? Like, she already has 1 million followers. Like, why do I need to tell her she's cool? Everybody tells her she's cool. Or a few YouTubers here who I personally want to give, if I could, I would give you a trophy, or this is kind of be my own like way of giving you just an affirmation. You know, we give ourselves, I know that for me, when I did BET's Black Girls Rock, and one of the girls there said that she gives herself daily affirmations saying, girl, you're beautiful, girl, you rock, girl, rock your curves. I'm gonna do that for you guys. Even if they don't watch this, hopefully one day they do and they realize how much of an impact they've had in my life and how I feel like they've impacted others. I don't think it's common that you see videos like this that praise one another, because we feel that we don't need to praise each other because we have this following. You must sometimes see that, you probably sometimes see videos of people saying that they have anxiety, depression, they feel like they're alone, they feel like they don't have any friends, and you're like, girl, why? Like, you have so many followers, like, how, that's like, you just want attention. To be honest, guys, most times people feel the most depressed is because they're surrounded by all of these viewers, all these subscribers who praise them more than their friends do. Do you understand how that makes somebody feel? It makes them feel small. It's like, how do people who don't even know you admire you more than those who actually know you? So, in this video, I will be praising a few of my personal favorite YouTubers and telling them why I think they are amazing, why that I think they've impacted the world, and I just want to kind of just say thank you and to continue doing it, because you probably don't hear it often, but I hope this video makes your day. So, nope, psych, I ain't coming for nobody. I am putting them on blast about how amazing they are, about how impactful they are to this community, to the world, and how they have learned that this is a responsibility to their viewers to be their authentic self. So, yup, I'm putting them on blast, but it's gonna be for a positive light. Vamos a comenzar. Actually want to make this a tag, so if you guys, even if I don't list you guys here, there is so many of you guys that I can keep going on and on and on with this video, but I encourage you guys to do this video. I tag you, I tag all of you, and also the people in this video. I tag you to put other YouTubers or other influencers on blast. Don't be afraid to tell people or your peers, wow, you go girl, like you go boy, I see you. Don't be afraid to do that. It is not hurting your career, it is not hurting your money. First person I want to talk about is my girl, mi amiga, mi Dominican sister, Natalie Munoz. Our girl Natalie Munoz has 116K plus subscribers here on YouTube, and I truly admire this girl's dedication and hard work and her authenticity. She is literally one of those people who you meet her and you're like, oh my god, like, are you Miss Universe? Like, you're flawless, like your elegance, you can see it in your pores, you're just, girl, flawless inside and out. And it's funny because you find times that you see these girls who look so poised and so fierce, and you realize how silly they are, and I automatically connected with you because literally we saw each other, we were like, ah bitch, I'm gonna be clean, I'm gonna say it clean. I really also enjoyed that we automatically had a connection because of our culture and how important it was for her as well to be forward about her culture, because she also saw a lack of our culture being represented on these kinds of platforms. So thank you for being a outspoken Dominican girl just like myself. My girl Sydney Black. Girl Sydney, hold on, espérense, que yo no tengo, hold on. My girl Sydney, hold on. My girl Sydney, y'all, has 653,000 followers here on YouTube. I feel like Sydney to me is like a little sister. Like, I remember literally me and Sydney met one time, and after that one time, it was like love at first sight. Like, that was just like gonna be my friend. Whether she wanted to be my friend or not, I knew we were gonna be friends. And that sounds so creepy. We both were working an office job, and we would both be like, oh, we want to get out of here so bad. And God really made that happen for us, and I'm just so grateful for you as a friend. I'll always have your back no matter what. I think I'm like that like big sister who's kind of like crazy and like will like say something to you because she's so sweet. That's me. Like, I always have time to protect all of my friends. Like, I always have time because I'm so protective, and I'm so protective with her too. Like, you don't understand. Like, I will always have your back, babe. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. Like, you're the epitome of sweet. Like, Sydney is so nice that I'm like, I aspire to be as nice as you. Like, how are you this nice? Even when you're mean, you're nice. Can you teach us? Because that's a really great skill to have. Like, I don't know how you could be mean or be bad, or you just have a bad day and still be a sweetheart. I love you so much. I can't wait to see what God has in store for you. I'm proud of you, and just keep kicking butt. Ooh. Próxima. My girl Mary J. Ooh, my other Latina sister. She is right now at 167K here on YouTube, kicking butt. When I tell you, literally, like, I find that most of the people who you're gonna hear me talk about today are people who I'm like, yo, I see you putting in that work. And I want to say first, like, I know that when you are constantly uploading and you're constantly posting and posting and posting, you don't realize how you're growing, because you're at this like rate every day. It's like you're looking. You have been doing phenomenal work. I know we were supposed to do a video together when you were here, and because, you know, the devil was really trying to like play us, so it didn't work out. But I am looking forward to the next time we're able to collab and just share our magic with the world. I think you're so amazing. I love how simplistic your looks are, but still so flawless and effortless. Literally anything you do on your channel is perfection. How? Can you teach me? My next girl is my girl, RiRi. Girl, it's MyRiRi right now has, hold on, let's get the receipts. Hold on. 1.6 YouTube subscribers. Girl, now you already know, like, I don't even want to get like teary-eyed about this, but you were one of the first people who ever even told me to create this platform. The reason why I did my first video here on YouTube was because Ray told me about a competition and I had to be a stylist, and she was like, girl, you need to do it. And at the time I didn't really care for YouTube. I had a blog, right? Not to poop on blogs, but at the time I was just doing blogs. I was like, oh, I have a blog, that's enough, that's what I need. And she was like, no girl, you need to do this competition. You have to, here's a contest, look it up, see if you're interested. And I was like, crap. And I was like, all right. I had to submit a video that day, but I didn't have a camera. All I had was my iPhone 5. And she was really the reason why I started my first video here on YouTube. I'm one person who has thick skin, but when I got onto this platform, it was like that skin was taken away from me and I got so vulnerable. Everything hurt me, everything. So every time something was said bad about me, I would go to her and be like, oh my God, like this is depressing. Like how do you deal with this all the time? And you've been such a role model for me. You've been such a role model for your platform. And I just have been, I've been able to see you grow so quickly in a matter of years, and you still remain the same person I met when we were going bowling every Sunday, just chilling and just being goofy and being our authentic self. So thank you for showing us how to be affordable, how to slay on a budget, you know, for starting trends. Like, you don't understand, like, you know, I tell you I feel like I'm such a mushy friend to you, and and you, like, for you it's like, ugh, leave me alone, gross. But I am a mushy friend with you because I need you to understand that you are freaking amazing. And I don't care if you have 1 billion followers. I don't care if you hear it 1 billion times that people are inspired by you. I, your friend, am telling you from here to you to the whole world that I am inspired by you. And you have definitely been one of those people to remain humble. You eat that humble pie every day. And I know that for a fact because, I mean, I know you. I love you, babe, and I'm grateful for you. I'm so proud of you, and I know you got some things happening soon, girl, but y'all gonna die, alright? Okay, girl, okay. Go, baby. Next, my girl, Deepika Mutala. I admire your grind, your hustle, your ambition, and I will say at first when I met you I was like, whoa, this girl is a lot for me. I can't do it. I can't. And you definitely helped me understand that people can still have beautiful, great intentions and still be hungry and still want to incorporate other people in their lives. I'm a New Yorker, so a lot of times I feel like us New Yorkers, we always have a wall up, and that's why I'm pretty much like a loner. So I'm definitely inspired by how Deepika also knows the importance of her culture and also knows the importance of bringing forward and breaking ceilings to make sure that she sees more of her in magazine, more of her in mainstream media. I remember, if you guys saw our previous video, I'll pop it here, you guys saw us talking about how we were both in a competition and we were both trying to win to be a correspondent for E! News, right? And we ended up creating a bond. It was almost like the competition made us realize, like, this is bigger than the competition. We need to see ourselves being shown in mainstream media, in beauty, in every department. We just weren't seeing that being represented. Like, everyone loves you. And I really, really want to learn how to make that happen for me, because I feel like, I mean, I don't think people don't like me. I just feel like I always have a wall up, and I'm grateful for you because you've definitely showed me that it's okay to let your guard down and let people in and let those people be able to create beautiful, amazing opportunities for you. Girl, you hit 100K here, you hit it over on Instagram, and you're just getting started. I'm so excited that you're in LA. I know that's a milestone that everyone's ever wanted to, you know, have in their careers, and you did it, girl. You did it. Next person, my London girl, my London sister, Miss Patricia Bright. Patricia. She right now has 1.4 million subscribers here on YouTube. Holy shiitake. Wow. I remember going to London and seeing you, and I remember congratulating you about hitting 1 million, but she hasn't hit it yet. Like, she was like, it hasn't happened yet. I was like, I'm congratulating you now because you're gonna hit it by the time I get back to New York. And before you know it, our girl has 1.4 million. Listen, I am so flippin' proud of you. You are a mother, you're a beautiful wife, and your daughter does not, like, does your daughter know, does Grace know that she has like a Beyonce in her hands? Like, yes, you do. Like, you are such one of the hardest workers I know, and you have a whole family. I don't know how you do it. I respect your hard work, your hustle, because seriously guys, if you've never met her in person, she's exactly the way she is on her channel in real life. And pretty much everyone who I'm mentioning in this video is the exact same person when you meet them in real life. So Patricia Blue, you're freaking amazing, girl. Like, I feel like you were able to tap into a whole nother world on this platform. You were able to find out something that a lot of people couldn't figure out. And I think something that people don't understand is it's really hard. It's gonna take a long time for you to understand what works for your channel. And girl, you have just been on it. Like, have you guys seen her videos? Like, I live for her videos, guys. Like, I loved hearing about your story because I almost felt like I related to you when you mentioned that you used to work at a really good job and you decided to take this direction. And that's exactly how I felt. And it's just something that we just need to keep hearing. Women being bosses and creating big moves for themselves. My girl TT, my girl Tiara Bonet right now has almost 600K here on YouTube. Listen, I remember seeing Tiara's videos and be like, I remember I used to be at work and I'm like, how am I gonna make my lace front look this good? Like, how? I remember messing up a bunch of frontals, messing up a bunch of closures, you know, using her unorthodox ways of making your closures and frontals look as natural as possible. And they never did, you know, because, you know, Monica, you got to stay in your lane. You have to stay in your lane, girl. And I did. I definitely admire that you were able to you were able to still be able to talk about hair and still create it and capitalize off of it and create your own your shop. Guys, if you guys are really into this hair, this is actually a customized unit by your queen, Tiara Bonet. And the way she works is just effortless. I mean, Tiara, I can talk to you about anything when it comes to, you know, finances or hair or fashion or just life. I think you've always been kind of like that big sister role model in my life. I remember like 5-6 years ago when I first went to LA, when I went to LA, and I remember you were like, girl, you could just stay with me. And I remember that was probably like the first time we like hung out, and you just always kind of like took me in. And I am so grateful for that, because you don't understand, when you're first coming into this YouTube world, you almost feel that there's so many people, it can be very overwhelming. But I remember my first time when I went to LA, I was surrounded by all these successful YouTubers, and I was just like, yo, I can't keep up with these girls. Like, they're talking Gucci, Prada, you know, let's go buy bags, and I'm over here bags. Like, I'm gonna go to H&M, I'm gonna go to Forever 21, you know. Like, I just remember I couldn't keep up with that lifestyle, and I didn't want to be around them because I couldn't keep up with them. And Tiara didn't care. Like, I remember we went to Universal Studios, and it was just me and her, and she was like, and I'll never forget, because she'll probably never like brag about this, but we went to Universal Studios, and I was just gonna buy the regular ticket. I was like, I'll just buy like $100 ticket. And she was like, girl, no, we doing VIP. So it was like, I think it had to be like $300. And she paid for both of us. And she was just, and it was like, girl, please, like, come on, let's have fun. And I know that that's not something that, you know, I don't want to brag about stories like that, but honestly, guys, that was the first time I actually hung out with her, like just me and her. I believe so. T, correct me if I'm wrong. And I remember venting about how I was like unhappy with my job life, and she was just giving me the most beautiful advice and giving me so many plan A, B, C, D's, and E's, and I was just like, why? You know, again, me being from New York, I'm constantly like, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué? And it was never a catch. There was never a catch with you. I'm so grateful for you. I hope the world sees you're the most genuine, humble, boss woman on this platform. I still haven't figured myself out, and you were again able to figure out who you were and be able to be your own boss. So I congratulate you, and I'm so proud of you, and I cannot wait to see what other empires you create for yourself, because this is just the beginning. I know that for a fact. And if I'm sweating, it's because it's hot, okay? Thank you. Next is my girl, Iris. Iris! Girl. I feel like you're my soul sister, okay? I feel like a lot of times, like, I see myself in you. And ArtGirl is almost at 1 million. What? Do you understand, girl, how amazing that freaking is? Listen, you are the epitome of honesty, okay? Like, if I can find a person, like, if I could find a definition for honesty and real and authentic and genuine, Iris, de verdad. Like, you are my Panamanian Afro-Latina sister who gives no about what anybody thinks. And I think that's something that this industry needs. I think this industry, this platform, this space needs somebody who's authentic and true to themselves, regardless of what people might think of them. I find that a lot of times we're scared and we're afraid to really speak our true minds because we're afraid of how that can impact our careers, when in actuality your platform is what impacts their careers. So thank you for being and setting the tone for people to be honest and to be themselves and not care what other people think. You might not think that, you know, what you're doing is impactful and inspiring, but it really is. You're definitely the person who is saying what everyone else is thinking. And I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for how outspoken and fierce you are. And I'm so proud of you. I love that I was able to see you in LA. And when we hung out in LA, it was just like, wow, like I know this girl. Like I've known this girl for so long. And I think it was probably like the first time we met. And we just clicked. We're both crazy. We're both loud. I really don't know how Ray does it because we are crazy and you're a loquita and so am I. And I hope that this platform learns that you've definitely helped me be able to embrace more of who I am and be in my authentic self, because I will say Monica was always trying to be like, no, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. And it's not about them. It's about you being yourself. So thank you for being your authentic self and letting people know that it's okay to be true to yourself and not try to fit this mold and try to fit this formula of how to look and how to fit in. You don't care about any of that, and because of that you've been able to get to this far. You're almost at 1 million subscribers, girl, and you have stayed true to yourself. And I know that I love that you are the same person off camera the way you are on camera. So te quiero muchísimo, and hugs and kisses. I'll see you very soon. Y te quiero muchísimo, mi amor. I'm so proud of you, and keep kicking butt. You does this. Like, hello, come on. Like, this is what you do. All right. Okay. Our girl Nabela right now has 371,000 subscribers on YouTube. Listen, that girl is the epitome of I am going to speak my mind and I am not going to hold my tongue for anybody if I actually believe in something. We need more people like Nabela. I feel that she definitely knows what she stands for, and I feel that a lot of times when you understand you have a platform, you try really hard to not speak about certain things, especially when it comes to politics, especially when it comes to racism. She is one person who is able to execute and deliver statements without being offensive, without being, you know, derogatory to anyone. Also one person to embrace her culture. I definitely admire people who stand for what they believe in and understand that their platform isn't just a platform. It's a voice for the people who feel like they don't have the opportunity to speak about what they want to speak about because they might be scared of what people might think. I am inspired by you. You are incredible. Like girl, you slay. Your fashion slays. Your funny video slays. Your relationship goals. All right, girl. Like, I can just keep on going about all of you girls. Like, seriously, you guys are bomb. Next, we have Patrick Starr, who has 2.8 million. Dios mío. Okay, I see you. All right, I see you. You do not play. Production's always on point. Hair's on point. Like, I really can't deal with you. Like, everything you've been doing, everything your hustle, your grind. I remember the first video I've ever seen of Patrick was seeing how to do a DIY vanity. I was like, oh my god, this is so amazing. But I wasn't gonna do it because I really didn't want to electrocute myself. But his vanity came out so nice. I remember meeting Patrick Starr when I was at this event. At the time, I remember telling him how inspired I was by one of his videos, and it was him giving this woman a makeover, and she was crying. I remember crying watching the video because that's always something that I've always wanted to do, was to change and touch other people's lives with a platform like such as YouTube. And he just did it so seamlessly. He actually went out, found somebody, gave him a makeover, gave him something that they can forever have a memory with and forever be grateful for. And I told him that was just so beautiful. And then he saw my abuelita, and then him and abuelita just kind of like was like having the time of their lives. And I was like, okay, it's okay. Yeah, my grandmother loved Patrick as well, and I just want to tell you thank you. I want to be one to tell you, I'm sure I'm not the first, I'm really proud of you. I'm proud of what you stand for. You have managed to really come through here and break some serious ceilings, and you're just getting started. Thank you for making people come out of their comfort zones. Thank you for being it, honey. Thank you for slaying. Last but not least, I talk about my girl Shalom Black. Wow. First of all, when I saw this, let me just get my receipts. Hold on. Shalom has 364K, and I remember when I first met her, I saw this girl coming down the stairs at BeautyCon. I was like, yo, this girl's body is insane. Who is this girl? I was about to be like, all right, sis, like, I remember telling one of my friends, or was it Juan? I was like, Juan, look at this girl's body. Like, this is crazy. And literally took from afar. I think she had like a crop top and some tights. Literally, simple outfit. And it was an olive. You know, olive on dark skin looks so good. So I remember seeing her and I was like, girl, your body is crazy. And she's like, thank you so much. And I can literally tell the second when I see somebody and I give them a compliment like, girl, your body looks slamming, if they're like into themselves, which is totally fine, because sometimes I'm like, yes, thank you, because it's sometimes okay, like, hello, live for yourself. But she was just so humble. She's like, thank you so much, Monica. And I was just like, oh my god, you're so beautiful. Like, even more beautiful the second she opened her mouth. I was just like, oh my god, you are so beautiful. You can literally feel her exuding just love and just positivity through her pores. One of my biggest role models, believe it or not. Like, I remember when I first started doing YouTube, I never took off my makeup. Like, every time I did like a video, I was so scared of doing videos without makeup on, because I felt like the first thing people would see was, you know, my imperfections, you know, my flaws. I remember the first time I saw a blog post of Monica Style Muse, and it was like, Monica Style Muse, one of the worst people, who she looks the worst without makeup on. And I remember telling one of my friends that I was crying, and I was like, why would they say that? Like, I'm so nice, like, here on YouTube. And you've definitely helped me understand that sometimes you you don't have control of everything. All you have control of is what you can do in that moment to open up doors, to be an inspiration for other people. And I will forever be grateful for what you've done with your platform. And I'm so inspired by you. You're so beautiful inside and out, and I can't wait to see what else happens for you, girl. I didn't know this is gonna make me like emotional. And I find that I want us people of color to understand that there's room for all of us. There's room for all of us to be successful in this platform. I want you to see that there can be people out here who want to actually want to uplift other people. I find that a lot of people of color do not support each other because we're conditioned to think that there's only room for one. We can still be happy for each other when something good happens for them. Call me crazy, but when my friends get crazy deals and they're amazing, I get really emotional because it's like someone's doing it. You understand? It's bigger than them even doing it. This can happen for all of us. I get so excited when I see my friends winning. I don't get jealous. I don't get disheartened, I don't get discouraged. Think about it. If God surrounds you by people who are doing beautiful things, He's showing you your blessings. He's showing you what can happen for you if you continue to stay on the right path. And that's something that I learned really quickly in this space. It wasn't that God was showing me people who I could, lifestyles that I could never meet. He was showing me, girl, I'm getting you ready. I'm preparing you for this. Why do we find it that we can't tell each other? I don't care how successful you are. Why can't we tell each other, you're doing amazing. I'm so proud of you. I tag all of you to put your peers on blast. Whether they're on YouTube, whether they're on Instagram, I don't care what it is. Let the world know that you're proud of them. Text them. Do it. I need to see more videos on this platform that are encouraging, that are uplifting. I'm sick of seeing videos that are putting each other down. It's about tea. Like, how much tea can y'all drink? Like, seriously, can we just move on? It's getting really tiring. It's getting really disgusting. It's also creating a portal for the young generation to feel like to act like this is a way. One thing I want to make clear is, and let's be very clear, it is very important that when you get onto a platform like this, to understand you have a responsibility to be yourself, yes, but also understand you have a responsibility to be a role model. Being a role model does not mean to be perfect. That's not the point. Then I'm asking you to not be your authentic self. But also know that when you mess up, being a role model is also saying, I messed up. I am sorry. Not piggybacking, not sugarcoating, just being straight up and saying, I messed up. We need to start using these platforms for good, because there's gonna come a point where you're gonna have somebody winning at the top and you're gonna be like, how the heck did this happen? And you were the reason for it. I wanna see I just wanna see more positivity amongst our community. I don't see it happening. And I want us to also understand that it's bigger than just us. It's bigger than me. I hope that we can set the tone and understand that we have a responsibility to, you know, set the mold for what is expected of us. Be your authentic self. Be your own muse. Be true to yourself. Be good to others. Be humble. Stay grounded. I feel like that's the key to happiness. That's the key to success. You want long-term success or short-term success? You can be a one-night, overnight sensation and go viral, but then if you have no substance, then you're just gonna fade. If you're just a pretty face, you're gonna fade. Pretty face is just a pretty face. It's not enough. So understand that. And the people who I mentioned in this video, you guys are more than just a face to me. You've impacted my life personally. When I've met you, I've personally had a connection with you guys, and I'm forever grateful for what you do with your platform. And if you probably don't realize, your platform has impacted my life and the lives of others. So I'm proud of all of you. And if you see this video, just know that I truly am a huge fan of all of you. I'm a fan of all of you, and I cannot wait to see what God has in store for all of you. Lo veo en el próximo video. And remember, guys, you can be a fan of other people. It's okay. It's not taking anything from you. I love you guys.